Hello, my friends. I am beat this evening, so there's not going to be any redneck rant. We're going to share the 4th chapter of Mark, and it is a long chapter, so no redneck rant tonight, y'all. I know y'all pray for me. Just keep on praying for me, and I pray for all y'all every day. I thank God for y'all. I pray for trials and temptations that you're in right now, and seems like all of us have them. Just don't let it overwhelm you. Remember who is in control. Give all of your love and all your time to Him. And Him, I'm talking about God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. All right? The creator of you. You were fearfully and wonderfully made, my friend. I love y'all. All right, here we go. Mark chapter 4. And he, speaking about Jesus, began again to teach by the seaside. And there was gathered unto him a great multitude, so that he entered into a ship and sat in the sea, and the whole multitude was by the sea on the land. And I was curious in the past why Jesus several times left the land, got on a ship that was docked by the land, and preached to the multitude that was still on the land. I didn't understand that. Why would he do that? And so I researched, and the only answer I found, and I found it from several sources, was that with his voice inflected over the water, which was between the multitude and where he was on the ship, it carried further. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what several said. So, for whatever reason, several times he went onto a ship and spoke to the multitude that was still on land. Now I got to find out where I was at. And he taught them many things by parables, and said unto them in his doctrine, and this now for several verses is Jesus himself speaking, hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow, a seed planter to plant seeds. And it came to pass, as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up, and some fell on the stony ground where it had not much earth, and it immediately sprang up because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, because it had no root, it withered away. And some fell among thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. Another fell on good ground, and did yield fruit that sprang up, and not only did it spring up, but it increased, and brought forth some 30, and some 60, and some 100. And Jesus said unto them, He that hath ears, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And Jesus said unto them, Unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of God, but unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables, that seeing they may not see, and not perceive, and hearing they may hear and not understand, lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them. And I'm not going to elaborate on that verse, but y'all think about that verse, pray about that verse. That's Mark chapter 4, verse 12, or verse 11 and 12. And Jesus said unto them, Know ye not this parable? And how then will ye know all parables? The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground, when they have heard the word, immediately received it with gladness, and have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time afterward. When affliction or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the host of other things entering in, choke the word, and it becometh unfruitful. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word, and receive it, and bring forth fruit, some 30, some 60, and some 100. And Jesus said unto them, Is a candle brought to be put under a bushel or under a bed, and not to be set on a candlestick? For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. If any man have ears to hear, let him hear. And he said unto them, Take heed what ye hear. With what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you, and unto you that hear shall more be given. For he that hath, to him shall be given, and he that hath not, from him shall be taken away even that which he hath. And Jesus said, So is the kingdom of God, as if a man should cast seed into the ground, and should sleep, and rise night and day, and the seed should spring up and grow. He knoweth not how. For the earth bringeth forth fruit of herself, first the blade, then the ear, and after that the full corn in the ear. But when the fruit is brought forth, immediately he putteth in the sickle, because the harvest is come. And Jesus said, Whereunto shall we liken the kingdom of God? Or with what comparison shall we compare it? It is like a grain of mustard seed, which, when it is sown in the earth, is less than all the seeds that be in the earth. But when it is sown, it groweth up, and becometh greater than all herbs, and shooteth out great branches, so that the fowls of the air may lodge under the shadow of it. And with many such parables spake he the word unto them, as they were able to hear it. But without a parable spake he not unto them. And when they were alone, he expounded all things to his disciples. And the same day, when the evening was come, he said unto them, Let us pass over unto the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in the ship, And there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder parts of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him, and say unto him, Master, carest thou not that we perish? And Jesus arose, and rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. And I pray that for our lives, friends. We need to hear the voice of Jesus, rebuking the winds of turmoil and strife in our life, and enjoy the peace that comes after his rebuke. Got it? And Jesus said unto them, Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith? And they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, What manner of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him? What manner of man is that, y'all? That man created the wind and the sea, and it obeys him. He created us, and we don't obey him like the wind and the sea did. And that's sad. We need to do better, y'all. All right, that's it. I'll get this video uploaded and continue the task that is just about to kill me. I am so tired. God bless you, friends. I love y'all.